Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to learn one of the most important topics of Indian polity, the Constitution of India. Have you ever wondered who gives us fundamental rights? Who decides how the government will work? Why does every citizen have equal rights? And what is the real backbone of Indian democracy? The answer is the Constitution of India. Introduction to the Constitution. The Constitution of India is the supreme law of the land, lays down the framework within which the country is governed. What is Constitution? First of all, let us understand the meaning of Constitution. A Constitution is a set of fundamental rules and principles according to which a country is governed. It tells us how the government will work, what powers the government has, what rights citizens have, and what duties citizens should perform. In simple words, the Constitution is the rule book of a country. Why does a country need a constitution? Now the question is, why a constitution necessary? Imagine a cricket match without rules. Players would fight, umpires would be confused, and the match would become chaotic. Similarly, without a constitution, a country cannot function properly. Therefore, the constitution helps maintain law and order, democracy, equality, and justice. History of Indian Constitution, Constituent Assembly. Now let us talk about who made the Constitution. The Constitution was prepared by the Constituent Assembly. The Constituent Assembly was formed in 1946. Many great leaders were members of this assembly, such as Dr. B. R. Ambedkar, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Time taken. The making of the Constitution was not easy. The Constituent Assembly took 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days to complete the Constitution. The Constitution of India was adopted on 26th November 1949 and came into force on 26th January 1950. That is why we celebrate 26th November as Constitution Day and 26th January as Republic Day. Salient features of the Indian Constitution. Now let us discuss some important features of the Indian Constitution. The Constitution of India is written, detailed constitution, flexible and rigid, democratic, secular, federal in structure, parliamentary in form. Written. The Constitution of India is a written document containing rules, laws, rights and duties of the government and citizens. It is the longest written constitution in the world. Longest constitution. The Indian Constitution is very detailed because it clearly explains the powers of the union and state governments, fundamental rights, duties, elections, judiciary, and many other subjects. Flexible and rigid. The Constitution is partly flexible and partly rigid. Some provisions can be amended easily by Parliament, while some important provisions require a special majority and approval of states. Democratic. India is a democratic country where people elect their representatives through free and fair elections. The government works according to the will of the people. Secular. The Indian Constitution treats all religions equally. Citizens have the freedom to follow, practice, and propagate any religion. Federal in structure. India has a federal system with powers divided between the central government and state governments. Both governments work within their own areas of authority. Parliamentary in form. India follows the parliamentary system of government. The Prime Minister is the real executive head, and the Council of Ministers is responsible to the Parliament. These features make the Indian Constitution unique. The Preamble now comes on the most important parts. The Preamble. The Preamble is called the introduction or soul of the Constitution. It starts with the words, "We the people of India." The preamble declares India as sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. Fundamental rights. The Constitution also gives us fundamental rights. These rights protect the freedom and dignity of citizens. Some important fundamental rights are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies. Fundamental duties. Along with rights, citizens also have duties. These are called fundamental duties. For example, respecting the Constitution, protecting public property, and promoting harmony. Key parts of the Constitution. Preamble sets out the philosophy and objectives of the Constitution. Parts. The Constitution has 22 parts. It contains 395 articles. Schedules. It has 12 schedules. Amendments. It can be amended to meet the changing needs of society. Importance of Constitution. The Constitution is very important because it protects democracy, limits government power, safeguards citizens' rights, and maintains unity and diversity. So, students, remember the Constitution is not just a legal document, it is the spirit of India. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And answer in comment who is called the father of the Indian Constitution. Jai Hind.